Hey church, Pastor Jason here. Happy Friday afternoon. Want to send out a COVID church update. Church leaders in education and business, leaders everywhere are pretty exhausted with having to make decisions having to do with COVID that seem to be lose-lose. Sometimes it seems like there are no good decisions. But this is where we are. And last week we talked about how we believe as Christians that any circumstance we find ourselves in has not come into our lives apart from going through God's good and sovereign and loving hand. And so we seek to not to tire of doing good and to seek Him, to trust Him in our current circumstances. So in light of that, I just want to give a few updates. Number one, our pastors are monitoring data, talking with people in the local hospitals, seeking to follow kind of what's going on in our area. We want to pretty much say two things in this little short video. Number one, we plan to pray for the weekend and continue to monitor the data, gather early next week and make some decisions for our church moving forward in light of how COVID is doing in our area here in Middle Georgia. So be on the lookout for an update next week. Number two, concerning this Sunday, we are gathering, Lord willing. The plan is the same, 10 a.m. normal Sunday gathering. And we want to urge caution. We want to urge caution this Sunday. By now, in this pandemic, everybody pretty much knows what it means for them to be cautious and for them to not be quite as cautious. We're going to ask you to be cautious this Sunday, meaning that if you have sickness in your family, if you think that you have or maybe have been exposed, take that seriously. Please don't come. Consider the interests of your neighbor as more significant than yourself, as Philippians 2 teaches us to do. If you don't know the comfort level of somebody around you, seek to err on the side of caution rather than giving someone a hug or a handshake, maybe a fist bump or a wave, because we're erring on the side of caution rather than huddling up after the service inside, perhaps stepping out in the parking lot to err on the side of caution. Be more cautious. We are not requiring masks for kids ministry volunteers. We are not requiring masks for entry. If you being cautious would mean wearing a mask, then we invite you and ask you to do that. We're not going to divide and we're not going to separate, and we're not going to condemn each other over the mask issue. But if you being cautious would wear a mask, especially while you're singing, then that would be great. So err on the side of caution. Let's be cautious, seek to love each other, love our neighbor, love our community, continue to gather and sing and preach. I'm looking forward to finishing the story of Joseph this Sunday, Lord willing. And gathering with everybody who can to worship. And for those of you who need to stay home out of love for neighbor, because perhaps you've been exposed or have sickness in your family, or for those of you who choose to stay home because for you being cautious means that you need to do the live stream, then look forward to worshiping with you even in distance, and look forward to the day where we can all be together, not having to monitor COVID and not having to make what can feel like lose-lose decisions. But anyway, thank you for watching this. Look out for information next week. And also just encourage caution this Sunday. Love y'all. Look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.